Right, so let's get on to G major now. We're gonna work on a scale which has a black note in it. The black note is F sharp. So it starts off exactly the same as C major. Our thumb goes on a G, keeping the nice hand shape. Thumb after third. So we start on G, thumb underneath to C, and then we have D, we have E, and then suddenly we have F sharp, and then G. And then we can go backwards. So from here, G, F sharp, and then E, D, C, third finger over to B. And of course you could do that twice as long as well. So the same rules apply as for C major. Thumb after third, thumb after fourth, thumb after third. So let me show you. Thumb after third, thumb after fourth finger, which takes me to G, and then thumb after third finger, which takes me on to C. Yes? And all the while, you want to make sure your fingers are just having a nice shape. Backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 over to G, to B, and then 4 over to F sharp, and then 3 to B. So you can do the short versions of these scales, which is just this. It's a very good starting point. But once you've got the hang of that, it's always a good idea to try and do that extended length of exercise. Right, and of course the same principle in the left hand as what we just talked about. So we could start on a G, let's say here, and the thumb would go under after the third finger, but we've got to be careful, we've got F sharp to deal with. And then the thumb underneath to D. I'm going to keep walking down, and then I arrive on G with my thumb. And I can keep on going, so F sharp and E, thumb underneath to D, and keep on walking down next door notes. Okay, so I'll go a bit quicker. Thumb after third to D, thumb after 4 to G, and then thumb after third. And then I'm going to walk up. All I need to do to walk up is the same fingering in reverse. 3 over to E. And then after get to G, fourth finger onto A, third finger onto E. Okay, so that's the basic idea. You can practice scales up or down. It doesn't matter if you practice going downwards or you practice going up. I mean, when I learnt scales years ago, I always practiced from the bottom going up and then back down. And in exams, that's usually how you would play them as well. So let's go on to D major next. Now, there's a number of reasons why these different scales have different numbers of black notes in. I'm not going to bore you with all of that theory today. I'm just going to get you to learn the actual notes. We'll probably do another video about that side of things on another occasion. But basically now we're going to start on D. Now D major has 2 sharps, so now you've got to remember you had F sharp in G major scale. Now you're going to have F sharp in this scale plus C sharp, so you've got 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp to remember. So that's the third note, thumb underneath after the third finger, and then the fourth finger is on C sharp, which is the 7th note of the scale. So the third finger on F sharp, thumb underneath, and then we're on the D at the end, of course. If we've done it properly, we've ended there. And again, the extended version would be thumb after third, thumb after fourth, thumb after third. So let's go through that a bit quicker. Thumb after third, onto G. Thumb after fourth finger, onto D. Thumb after third finger, onto G. And walking up, just remember C sharp instead of C. So these sharps here, F sharp is instead of F, and C sharp is instead of C. Okay, that's how it works. And backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 over to F sharp, and then the fourth finger to C sharp, and then the third finger to F sharp. Same notes in the left hand, same principles again. So thumb after third, starting on, let's say, middle D, C sharp is next. Thumb underneath to A, walking down, we can finish on the D and then walk back up. And then third finger over to B. If I do the long version, same rules, thumb after third, thumb after fourth finger, thumb after third finger. Let's go through it. Thumb underneath, thumb underneath to D, then after the third finger, and with practice you'll get faster. You see, get the idea? So that's the D major scale. At this point we're thinking of black notes as sharps. Any black note can have two different names, of course, according to how you're looking at it. So, you know, obviously F sharp can also be called G flat. I say obviously, it might not be obvious to some of you, but that's how sharps work, because a sharp is to the right of a note and a flat is to the left. So when we look at F and G, F sharp is to the right of F, so it's sharp, and this note is also to the left of G, so it's G flat. So basically black notes can have two different names according to what you're doing. So in this case, we're thinking of these as sharps.